Hey guys, this is Kevin from jazzham.com. Jazzham.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price of the watch, simply click on the links in the description below. We would greatly appreciate it if you would buy a watch from jazzham.com once in a while. So today we're going to be doing a review on the Rolex Datejust 41. This is the reference number 126334. We'll be going over the dial, bezel, case, crown, bracelet, clasp, and we'll talk about the movement towards the end of the video. So jumping right into the dial, we have beautiful diamond hour markers fashioned in 18 karat white gold. The hands as well, the hour and the minute hand, are a full 18 karat white gold. No loom hands on this specific dial. The specific dial that we do have though is the mother of pearl dial. As you can see, as I reflected against the light here, you can see the various edgings of the mother of pearl on the dial itself there. We have the date window at the 3 o'clock position, Cyclops lens on top of that sapphire crystal for magnification and easier viewing of that date. The Rolex Datejust name logo right at the 12 o'clock position, with the Rolex crown logo taking that 12 o'clock position spot instead of a diamond. And at the 6 o'clock position, we have the superlative chronometer officially certified text there, and right underneath that, the Swiss made at the very bottom, right underneath that 6 o'clock hour marker. Now, this is probably one of the more luxurious one of the more luxurious Datejust 41s that you can purchase with the mother of pearl. Specifically, this is a white mother of pearl combination with diamond hour markers. There are other versions available, however, if you're not interested in the specific mother of pearl dial. You can also get it in an index style. Specifically for the index style, you can get that in a black, blue, silver, or dark gray. There is the availability of a rhodium style dial, what they call the Wimbledon style dial, which has green Roman numerals, with a dark slate dial or dark gray dial. But if you're also looking for just the standard coloring, you can get the blue. You can get it in a blue or black or silver with the diamond hour markers instead of the mother of pearl. So having the mother of pearl with the diamonds is sort of the upper echelon of the Datejust 41 line, specifically for the stainless steel version. As we move on now, we have a beautiful fluted bezel to match with that nice mother of pearl. The fluted bezel adds a nice sort of shine to it as it sort of picks up light in different portions of the bezel itself. You can see different contrast of darker contrast to much higher highlights from the lighting itself, and it captures the sunlight very nicely. If you were to go outside with this watch, you can you'll see sort of a nice gleaming gleam from the high polishing of the fluted bezel. Specifically, the fluted bezel itself is made out of 18 karat white gold, so it's not made out of a stainless steel. It is a white gold bezel. Alright, so moving on to the case now. The case size, as the name states, Datejust 41, is a 41mm case size. So from my index finger to my thumb here, that's 41mm in diameter. And from the side profile, you can see it doesn't fit, has a nice slimmer profile. Will fit under suit cuffs, dress cuffs very nicely. One thing to mention is that the previous model was the Datejust 2, which was the 116334, and actually there's been some updates from the older model to the newer model. Of course, we do have a standalone video for that, but just to summarize very quickly here, we have a slimmer of the casing, and the bezel itself is also slimmer as well, so it has a better proportional view and a nicer weight to it. Moving on to the crown now. The crown, simple screw down crown. It unwinds counterclockwise as shown. The crown itself does have the Rolex logo on there, with a little hyphen underneath the Rolex crown logo, stating that this watch is a twin lock double waterproofness system. So the crown unwound to the first standard position, you can unwind the watch. About 15 to 20 winds is all you need to get the watch started once more, and that's going clockwise as you saw here. Pulling the crown out to the next position will allow you to adjust the date instantaneously as shown. So you can see how quickly and easy it is to go clockwise to adjust that date. And then pulling the crown out to the final position will stop that second hand, allowing for precise time settings such as to an atomic clock online. You can set it down to the exact seconds, while also being able to adjust the hands bidirectionally as shown. Pressing the crown back in, we'll start that second hand once more, and always make sure to screw the crown nice and tight in against the case, as you want to keep this watch water resistance for up to 100 meters or 330 feet. All right, moving on to the bracelet now. The bracelet is an Oyster style bracelet. As you can see, very nice tapering from the first link downwards towards the back of the clasp. It has a nice high polish down the center of the 3-piece links with a nice contrasting satin finish on the outer edges of those 3-piece links. Nice high polish on the very sides of the links, on the sides of the links themselves. As you can see, very reflective and very nice shine to them. Down to the clasp, you can see that same patterning of the high polish from the clasp straight down the center with the satin finish as well. And as we move on to the other side of the bracelet, you'll see that pattern continue all the way throughout before it tapers back to the larger sizing to match with the case sizing for the more proportional view of the watch overall. And I'll go ahead and show you, pull back a little bit. You can see that tapering really helps with keeping the watch in total proportions. Now let me show you the clasp now. So the clasp is just a simple folding Oyster clasp as located here. You just simply pull on the top here, opens up the clasp there, and there we are, nicely high polished Rolex clasp blades with the Rolex name embossed onto the center of the clasp blade there. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the movement now. So the movement is housed in the simple Oyster case backing. The movement itself is an updated movement from the 3135 that it used to run. It now runs a 3235 movement. That means it's still a perpetual mechanical self-winding movement with the precision of -2 plus 2 seconds a day, which is within Swiss specs. So specs being -4 plus 6, but Rolex also does in-house testing, so that's why they can get it down to that -2 plus 2 seconds a day, and that's why they boast about it there at the 6 o'clock position with that text there. The functions of the movement just control the hour, minute, and seconds hand with the instant changing of the date and stopping of the seconds hand, as I've shown you with the crown settings. For the oscillator is a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring. The changes from the 3135 to the 3235 is that they used to run a KIF shock absorbers, which were the industry standard shock absorbers, but Rolex has now made their own in-house made shock absorbers called the Paraflex shock absorbers, which they claim absorb 50% more shocks to the watches than that industry standard KIF shock absorbers. Not only that, they've updated the escapement as well. The escapement is a skeletonized escapement wheel made of a nickel phosphorus. The skeletonization helps with the reduction of inertia and also helps keep that energy efficiency, also upgrading the power reserve because of that energy efficiency to a 70-hour power reserve, meaning you can put this watch down on a Friday evening, pick it back up on a Monday afternoon, it'll be keeping time just fine. The nickel phosphorus that the current escapement is made out of helps with the reduction of, but it helps with the resistance against magnetism paired along with the paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring to reduce the watch from being magnetized. And you don't want your watch to be magnetized, because if it does get magnetized, it will run much faster beyond that -4 plus 6 seconds a day that the watch is supposed to be under spec for. All right, now I'll actually go ahead and show you this watch on my wrist. So we're gonna go ahead and open up that folding Oyster, close that up there, and there we are. Nice, beautiful high polish, on the bracelet. And you can see the nice high polish on the lugs as well, matching with the high polish on the fluted bezel, sort of making a window framing beautifully for that mother of pearl dial with the diamond hour markers, your Rolex logo there, and just overall it's a very luxurious watch, but it feels very simple and very beautiful as well. You can see the Oyster bracelet giving it sort of a sportier look, as you would see on like a GMT Master 2. You would see that sort of Oyster bracelet with the high polish down the center, but now we have it matched with the high polish lugs as well, so add a nice little touch to make this a little dressier than most Rolex pieces. So if you're interested in this model or any other model for the lowest possible price, check out our website at jazztime.com, where the lowest price is guaranteed. We offer a 1-year warranty. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys soon.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.